one other thing I want to comment with regard to third-person narration and first-person narration is with a third-person omniscient narrator or even a third-person close or limited narrator, you can be tempted to sort of conflate the author with the narrator. And you know, hopefully in your literature class, your teachers taught you about, you know, the narrator, even a third-person narrator is not the same as the author. You have to, you know, think about the distinction. Well, nobody, with a first-person narrator, you know, nobody mistakes Scout for Harper Lee, right? We know that there's Harper Lee, the author, and then there's Scout, this little girl who's telling the story. Well, I say a little girl. Actually, this narrator is grown-up Scout telling a story about something that happened when she was little. And so you've got this nice little gap. Not only a gap between the narrator Scout and Harper Lee, but also a gap between little Scout and the Scout. So little Scout who's experiencing the story and grown-up Scout who's remembering what it was like to be little Scout. Now that kind of does get conflated because sometimes little Scout just sort of takes over and you kind of forget that this is actually being told by a version of Scout who's a little older.